Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. We are still kind of rejuvenating some of our higher level characters here, de-stressing them now. So I don't think any champion missions are going to be happening right away. Instead, we're continuing to level up some of these lower level guys. Last time we brought several of our level 2 characters up to level 3, and I now think we're going to use them to get some of our level 3 characters up to level 4. Now, I am a little bit concerned about the chances of some of these characters. You'll notice Neville here has level 4 weapons and armor, but no one else does. Pretty much everybody else at level 3, Fecamp lagging behind a little bit in the armor department, but we're running a little low on funds to just upgrade everybody all willy-nilly. They do have all of the skills that they're going to be using maxed out, so at least that is something. And due to that, I'm thinking that maybe we don't want the long mission. I don't know. Because if things turn south in a hurry, I don't want to be stuck out there in a long mission. I might even go, looking at just the rewards here, the heavy boots or the sun ring seem fine. Not really that interested in another sacrificial cauldron though. Maybe this works. The sun ring, reclaim relics of the light. Why not? We've got a backline healing Vestal configuration with the Ancestor's Portrait so that Neville here can get up into the level 5 range just as quick as she can. Everybody else equipped with appropriate trinkets, so I think we're totally ready to get out there. We'll pop over to the provisioning screen and spend our last 7,000 gold on heading out this time. 2 stacks should be just fine. And like 3 shovels just to be safe. Something like that, and we'll remember to bring torches. Lovely. I think I'm going to do just a single stack. As we've seen before, running out of torches is not like a death sentence necessarily. We can make do even with none of them. So I'd rather not take too many and just waste that gold. If we run out and our torchlight goes down a little bit, we'll still live. We'll still live. Each region has its own challenges, yada, yada, yada. Come on, Ruins load screen. You can do it.
There is power in symbols. Collect the scattered scraps of faith and give comfort to the masses.
Now, this configuration is not my favorite, especially considering we really need to check all the hallways where these relics could potentially be. Well, that was fast. Okay, well, we got one.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
What are the odds that the other 2 are that close? Just like right around the corner. Nil, 0, zip, zilch. Probably something like that. Not bad. I'll go ahead and pop that up a little bit and then run into our first battle. Now, we do have a pretty decent array of healing on these characters. Let's think about this. Tell you what, I'm going to do that. Does 3 damage and then combine it with that, kind of made that pointless. Okay. If only the numbers would have been reversed. If that would have been 12 there and 6 there. But oh well, you live, you learn. Not everything works out perfectly every time. But
confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Be able to smite him pretty easily. And then I can't quite hit that back rank, so I'll just use a little party heal. And man, he is fast.
Exposed to a killing blow.
That is an awful lot of stress and damage that you have taken there. Let's just focus on healing. At least we can get her HP back up, if not her stress level down. Maybe we could do both. Both would be good. And... I guess we might as well just clear the way for next turn. Alright. You're taking 8. Not quite. Knife in the dark. Okay. Well then, we'll take care of all of our HP concerns here. A little bit more de-stressing from Fecamp. Alright, and that's not looking so bad anymore.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Lovely. Alright, no quarter was given. Everything looks fine. We are going to have to check out this dead end down here, although we have also found our second relinquiry. Let's go with the backline stun right off the bat. Nice. And then another stun here. Awesome. And then everything we do is just free damage. I do oh-so miss. Oh, wow. The, so minus damage. Yeah, why not? I do also miss the days when surprising the enemy meant that they just didn't get to act. I'm still sore about that. Oh well. Can't always get what you want, right? Okay. A double blight back there. That's pretty awesome. That means that he will not get to cause any stress damage, which is quite great.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Not the greatest damage. Oh well. It's going to take 8, so we need to still do a little bit of damage to that guy. But I do like the debuffing to the big guy here, so that things like ground pound don't hurt quite so much. And then... You know what? Just do another one of these to this guy. About a 9, he'll take 8. One more attack coming in. But now we can ignore him. Man, that's him doing... Oh, okay, not 50%. He's down to just negative 27 again. Pop out some healing here. I thought that like 7 was half damage, in which case, wow. That guy was hitting very, very hard. He was still hitting very, very hard, don't get me wrong. Just not quite as very, very hard as I thought. Alright. And I do believe that we're going to be able to heal up pretty much our entire party. Oh no. Maybe not. Not if that happens. Well, we'll almost be able to heal up our entire party.
A death by inches.
Yeah. Just barely below, really. Consolidate torches. That then allows us to take another jade. We're not going to be able to take any of this because... Yeah, I think we're going to have to leave both of those behind for the space for the relinquiry, and there we go. Although we do already have 2 of the quest rewards right off the bat. That is kind of crazy. And, yeah, Mr. Rivire is our best trap disarmer. We'll see how that goes. Okay, with a little bit of stress. Not going to argue with that. And we are, of course, coming down here just on the off chance that this is our quest reward, and it is not. Instead, we get a bunch of surprised spiders. We'll go with Judgment and let them dodge right off the bat. Yeah, I'm loving that. Instead, we can put a ticking time bomb on them.
Their formation
Nice.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Spitter or the Weber?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Yeah, we might have some blight to worry about, but maybe not. 2 bites, good dodge. Okay, that went pretty well. I'm thinking with a single party heal, that is everybody back at max HP. We did, of course, then immediately get hit and blighted. Too bad. But I can take care of both of those things. Nice. And everybody will end combat at full HP again. Yeah, I guess why not? Okay.
This expedition at least promises success.
We're leaving behind the Jade again. Okay. Let's get a move on, folks. Alright, a little bit of hunger. No big deal. That's, yeah, the one we've already... I was slightly confused for a moment. I was like, we've been here before. Why did we leave this behind? Oh, come on! You're gonna steal the things. Or almost bleed, but not quite. Either way, you shouldn't be doing that. It's a bad habit. Taking things. Go ahead and... Thinking if we blight and then stun, I think that's the best overall to do to those guys. Oh, seriously? We left him with 1 HP? Okay. Well, that was a little bit more effort than I'd like on one of those little bone soldiers.
Ringing
Ow.
ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
That was an awful lot of stress to take in a single turn. I'm not gonna lie. Like 40? Yeah. Okay. More stress. No big deal. Again, I hate surprising. Yup. That's a lot that came all at the same time. Okay. If it does 2, it kills him. Let's go with that. Awesome. Everybody's re-blighted. Then we could just, yeah. So they'll both die. Way too easy. Let's just focus on a little bit of healing instead. Not to mention a little bit of stress healing. Yeesh. How about the party heal here? Okay. And again, which this time they don't all go first.
Great is the weapon
Dead,
that cuts on its own.
and I get to go again. You're too kind. Alright.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah, we might want to consider the camping thing before too long. Just for the stress relief. Oh my god. So many hunger events. Or, alternatively, we just double down, let it ride. I don't know, what other betting terminology you might be able to throw out there. And see how we come back from a resilience check. We don't have that many of them. They're exciting when they happen. Right, kids? Totally. Also, torches are doing pretty well, actually. And we have been picking up holy water left, right, and center. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, rubies are good. I want rubies. I want rubies more than I really want anti-venom. So we'll go with that. And then keep walking. And another quiet room with a scout. No real decisions about which way to go anymore. We pretty much just have a straight shot through the rest of the dungeon. With just some overgrown insects to deal with. You know what? I actually think stunning him isn't such a terrible idea. These twitching maggots are very weak, so there's a good chance I kill both of them, bringing him into range to be killed next turn before he does anything. Ugh. And thankfully we resisted both of the stuns. Yeah. So that works out pretty well. Except we missed. It almost worked out pretty well. They're both down 4 or 5. You know, I'm just going to toss out a party heal. And his stun wears off. Do we get to act first? Throw a little insecticide his way. Nah, not quite. Okay. Now, of course, I've done away with my anti-venom, and so I would really like to be able to heal that off of her. You know what? Another party heal. We got the crit on the wrong person, but oh well. Yeah. It won't be the worst thing in the world if she comes out of this fight with the blight. Again, stress is really my largest concern right now. Come on, battlefield medicine. There we go. Crit for 4. Sweet. Alright, that actually worked out pretty well.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, it's okay. We're not that prideful. I mean, a little bit maybe. Not that prideful. And we'll go ahead and let our torchlight tick down just a little bit to hopefully make, like, this better. Yeah, might have worked. Citrine, you're gonna have to go. Sorry, my friend. And another good disarm. Okay. This room is going to have a fight. Might as well... I guess we'll hold off on that. Okay. Jeez. So many tempting goblets. It's getting a little bit old, guys. Yeah. I mean... I think the game might be advocating for, like, the evils of alcohol. Clearly. As the wine goblet is, like, the most dangerous weapon in the game.
To body and brain.
Jeez, really? Okay, well, not quite. Okay. Lovely. We actually took quite a surprising amount of damage that turn. And missing there doesn't make me feel much better. So you know what? Let's just do that. Okay. We'll double up the blight damage, which I think should then kill them in 2 turns. But they might get off enough stress before then to be dangerous. Like 21. That's really close. Really, really, really close. Okay, she's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna dodge. Okay. Well, we'll try to do a little bit of stress relieving here then. Bump in the night. Ow. And heal. I wonder if I just let the bump in the night happen, like every turn. Let's see how exploitable this can become. Alright, dodge there, not bad. We'll use that to heal. All these guys do have like some kind of healing ability. And we'll pass out another party heal here. And then we allow Fecamp and his inspiring cry to maybe bring down stress enough for it to matter. I think you don't get the stalling penalty unless you actually stun the enemy. As long as you're letting its attack come in and just healing through it, it's okay. Of course, I'm only taking off 9 stress a turn, which is not amazing, but I'm also negating any and all damage that I'm taking every turn. If I had like a jester with me, I think this might be a little bit better. But Fecamp's Inspiring Cry isn't terrible. Yeah, and this would take me like another 10 turns to get these guys stressed back down to 0. Hers is at 47 too. That's nothing to scoff at. Yeah, well, I would definitely say this is something you could do. There's no doubt that I will be able to heal through any and all damage that this one bone conscript could ever do to me. And The only offsetting factor would be critical strikes. Like if he was to critically hit me, the stress being inflicted would sort of set me back. But I'm not going to sit here and do that forever, because I think I would lose my mind.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So stunning satchels are good, but it's only a common, and I've got plenty of them already. So we want more... It's already worth as much as a stack of gold. That's more. Let's do gold instead of the herbs. It's quite a lot of stuff to leave behind, huh? Nothing really all that great there. Okay. Let's press forward another room. Okay. Nice of us to have a torch every now and then. I'm wondering, like, when I need to camp. Do I need to camp at all? Good question. I do not have the answer to it. I think we could probably use campfire sooner rather than later. But I also don't want to give up the momentum that I currently have, which is not a real game mechanic at all. Like, it's just I'm enjoying clicking and killing things, and I want to keep doing that. And this guy will get to attack us. It will not matter at all. Never mind. He will critically strike, inflict stress everywhere. Yeah, so that happened. Luckily, he will die before doing anything else, and we at least got the HP back up. So what I'm thinking is...
Well struck.
Wow. Burn in the holy flame. What I'm thinking is that...
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That it's going to be worth it for the stress relief. We're down below 50 for everybody, though. Okay. I'd say it's going to be worth it after this fight. Especially with Mr. Tempting Goblet Man there. I definitely think it's going to be worth it after this fight. 6 and 5. Not exactly the numbers I was looking for. Ow. Those quarrels, man. They do not mess around. Alright, I like the debuff on him.
A powerful blow.
And the crit basically guarantees their death. We need to get some healing on this Plague Doctor here. And then probably a stun into the back rank here. If I can stun these guys, they'll basically be dying from the blight damage on their own. We can focus everything else up here. Like 5 to 10. Let's go with a kill and then maybe a stun here. Dead weight's not exactly my favorite move to take. Thankfully, we resisted both the move and the stun. Go Fecamp, you are awesome. Cool. Indeed, he is guilty. Just look at him carrying around an axe like that. Innocent people don't carry around axes. Some more stress piling up. Okay. Not a big deal. I mean, it's kind of a big deal, I'm not gonna lie. Let's think about this. I could do... No, you know what? Your job is healing. You heal things. Zealous Accusation doesn't quite get him dead. Take 2 more turns. Get rid of this guy. And all he's going to do is like a harmless poke. So we can spread out maybe some stress relief for a turn or 2. Bayonet jab. That's not so harmless. Yeesh. Okay. Well, we can heal it back up, though. And then that's pretty much useless. We're just stalling for time. And another inspiring cry. Yeah. Maybe like a double Crusader with inspiring cry. Would...
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Maybe a double Crusader with inspiring cry would not cause me to lose my mind out of boredom from doing that over and over again.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Alright. What do I need to do here? Mostly... yeah, not quite enough, huh? Encourage. And... See if anything for as an all companions with zealous speech. It's not bad. And then with only one unit left, I think I am done. We will take a little nap. Yep.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Alright, we're going to continue as we still have space in our pack for more loot. And I like loot. Loot is good. Of course, books I don't care so much about. Crap. Okay. Nice. Of course, we might want to leave just for the... Actually, no. If we just got a scout and it told us there are no more fights. So, yeah. All that's left to do in here is gather loot. In fact... shift. Reduce. Let's go with that.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Yeah. We'll get the torchlight up. You know what? No, we won't.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
I was originally thinking, well, we don't want to walk around in zero torchlight just in case there's a shambler. But what if there is a shambler? Like, that's not the worst thing in the world. I'd fight a shambler with this group. They're all at max HP. They've got a little bit of stress, but it's not the worst thing in the world. You know, I wonder, is that like a thing? Like, how long of wandering around in the darkness, just backtracking, would it take? Do you think we could run into a shambler doing this? Is it just a waste of time? It might just be a waste of time. You know what? I never read books anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much why. I don't know. So there is a fight. Let's do this fight. Okay. Not a shambler, just a fight. But we do still have some open inventory space, so if nothing else, gives us an opportunity to fill up those last couple of slots with maybe some more gold, some more gems. You get the idea. Ow. Please stop doing that. Okay. Now, it's a 12 versus... Yep. If only those numbers would have been reversed. We'll try him. Crit for 26. Wow. He was a foul thing. He is begone. Right. Plenty of healing still. Okay. Stressful incantations do kind of worry me, especially when they hit for 28. Not supposed to do 28 with those. Yeesh. But that didn't kill her in one hit. Okay. But we can then spend a turn maybe healing up a little bit. Is that going to be worth it? Oh yeah, that increases torchlight too. let's just get rid of her before she stresses anybody else out.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Yeah, I get the feeling we might just wander around down here forever, right? Finding no cool shambler fights to find. I wonder if, like, there's got to be a party composition that, and maybe even this party composition, if you've got the patience for it, that would be capable of, like, an infinite dungeon run, where you just spent all of your time down here, you could de-stress yourself. Your limiting factor would be food, right? I think so. Like, I think that's the only thing that would force you to turn back eventually, would be the food. Although, you did run into a hunger... Yeah, you can still run into hunger events backtracking. Okay. I actually wonder... Huh. They probably work just like fights, where the hunger event is generated... Yeah, lovely. That was totally worth it. Up a negative quirk. Okay. It's probably generated like right when you step back into the hallway. With fights, you can see them.
Grateful. The trappings of his faith have been restored.
But with the hunger events, they're just still invisible. I wonder if maybe the warrens you could go into with enough medicinal herbs to get like tons of food constantly. I don't know. That'd be an interesting idea. Picked up Warrior of Light. That's okay. Night Owl over an Unholy Hater. That's also okay. 2 characters made it up to level 4. Excuse me. Up to level 4 though. And that is probably the most important thing to come out of that fight.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Neville specifically is very, very close now to level 5. Might end up passing, because I think pretty much anything would give her the 6 XP she needs. So she'll probably end up passing the portrait off to somebody else to let them get up there a little bit faster. Like maybe Rue, for example. We do have the ability to take on a level 6 dungeon next, so that is probably where we're going to be headed. And we'll leave leveling these guys up for a later time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos on the channel every single day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes. And I will catch you guys next time.